And that's how you end the regular season, with another W, as the Leafs win 4-3 in overtime over the Detroit Red Wings, and they end the regular season off with 52, 26, and 4 record of the season. And we're playing against the Red Wings. It's the final game of the regular season. Doesn't mean anything because we're playing against the Senators, which, of course, I will do a playoff preview of the Leafs Senators game, which I'll be uploading on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. So coming into this game, this was, again, another win, another game where, we gotta do something here, because we were playing against the Red Wings. All those 4 games, tonight included, because the last 3 games against Detroit, shall I say, was good, but not bad. You got the one game where the Leafs won on Hall of Fame night, 3-1, and the miraculous save by Anthony Storlars. The second one, where Mitch Marner's goal gets called back for offside, which was completely an utter bollocks, because that wasn't a winner, because that was a good goal by Mitch Marner. I don't care if Matthews was offside. It doesn't matter if it's offside or not. I don't care. The third game with Todd McLennan as head coach of the Red Wings, Leafs just destroyed them 5-2, and now we're playing against the Red Wings, and we won 3-1. 4-3 in overtime over the Detroit Red Wings. And I know this game means nothing, but come on, we want another win. We capped off many wins before. Capped off I think in 22-23, I think we've won like 4 games in a row to end 2022-23 regular season, with wins against the Montreal Canadiens, Florida Panthers, wins against 7-1 win over the Montreal Canadiens, a 2-1 overtime win over the Florida Panthers, a 4-3 win over the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the 3-2 win over the New York Rangers. Last year we lost 4 games, which of course sublimed to the third place in the division, where the Leafs lost those 4 games, 6-5 to New Jersey, 5-4 in overtime to the Red Wings, which I will discuss about this game, because we're 2 minutes in. That's completely utter bollocks. The win again, the 5-2 loss to the Florida Panthers, and the 6-4 loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning, where Nikita Kucherov gets his, I think it was like his milestone record assist, instead of Matthews getting 70 goals, which was utter bollocks. I don't know. Now tonight, to this year, we won all 5, winning 4-3 in overtime for the Tampa Bay Lightning, 1-0 in overtime over the Montreal Canadiens, 4-1 over the Carolina Hurricanes. Anthony Storlar shuts out the Sabres 4-0, and now this game, which was one of the best games I've ever seen, because it was kind of fun. Anyways, let's get this started. The first period of the game, well, it was a tight, contested game. Sure, there was a little bit of back and forth. Peter Mrazek was standing his ground. Or was it Cam Tablet? I don't know. Either that, they were making some saves. And what did we have to do in the process? Had to score. And we had to wait until after the first. Had to wait until 18 at the 18-minute mark, which was like the 1-minute mark after at the end of the first period. Austin Matthews scores from a pass from Matthew Nyes, and the Leafs strike first. It's 1-0 Leafs. All right, can we put it together? Oh shoot! Austin Watson scores from a bad turnover, and the Red Wings tied the game up at 1. Great. So no matter what we do, we end up shooting ourselves in the foot, giving up the puck to Detroit. And then, of course, the Detroit Red Wings get on the board by Hummelt, former Leaf, Justin Hall. And the Red Wings are up 2-1. And I'm like, oh, great. We just let former Leaf Justin Hall score. Great. I've seen this story before. Pierre Engvall scoring the game winner at the Scotiabank Arena. I was at that game. It was kind of. I was upset with that. And of course, the shorty by Alexander Kerfoot. Need I say more? And now it's Justin Hall. Great. So the only person that doesn't score against the Leafs was Rasmus Sandin. And then John Tavares gets called for a penalty for, oh my god. Yep, another, and the Leafs go on the penalty kill. And guess who scores? Alex DeBrincat, and it's 3-1 Red Wings. And I'm starting to feel like, well, I know this game means nothing. I know this game doesn't mean shite. But does it look like I care? No, I don't. It means, well, it doesn't mean anything, but I don't care. And now we go into the third period with a down 3-1. And this is where the boys strike again. And of course, we know what happened. The 3-2, Philippe Myers with a nasty, filthy move, a bar down move, and the Leafs cut the deficit to 1. It is 3-2 Red Wings. And at around 1 second left to go, almost just in the nick of time, guess who scores? Chris Tanev, out of the blue, comes in and scores. Clutch Chris Tanev. And it is tied at 3. We're going to overtime. I don't care. 1 or 2 points will work. Don't mean anything. It was an entertaining game. And guess who scores? It was Scott Lockton, his second goal as a member of the Maple Leafs. And the Leafs win 4-3 in overtime. Game, set, match. Which you gotta love. Really gotta love at this point. Utter bollocks. I had to wait until someone did that, knocking on the door for that. But again, Scott again, talking about this game again, continuing on. This game was a win. No doubt in my mind. What a game. What a victory for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They end the regular season with a W, an overtime win. And that's actually pretty satisfying. So that's all 82 games in the books. So now we get into the playoffs, where the Leafs play against the Senators, where they don't play until Sunday the 20th at 7 p.m. And I'm like thinking, really? I thought we were playing on Saturday. You saw the Boston game where the Leafs end up getting their asses cooked 5-1. You know what happened in Game 1? That was a complete utter bollocks. And now we go into the playoffs. Shit, and there we go. So now, I just want to go and just want to reflect on before the season started until now, where before the season started, I was just hyping myself like, okay, maybe we have a shot. We got Chris Tanev, we got OEL, we got Craig Berube after firing Sheldon Keefe. We get Steven Lorenz. We to a 1-year contract, as well as a guy named Max Pacioretty. I'm like, okay, the offense is right there. It's just a little bit there and there. We got a goaltending tandem in Anthony Stolarz and Joseph Woll. So the goaltending tandem is ready to go. And we also got our man, he's ready to go. Let's kick some butt. I think this is our year with the Leafs win the Stanley Cup. Look, I know I said that earlier. Are the Leafs going to win the Stanley Cup? Well, I guess we'll find out. And now we're going into the regular season from Game 1 through 82. We're in the first bed. The Leafs get shut out by Sam Montembeault, and Cole Caulfield scores the 1-0 goal, and it was 1-0 Montreal. And the Leafs shutout streak ended with a loss to Montreal, and that was completely undeserved because the Leafs didn't deserve to get shut out by the Montreal Canadiens. And then you get to the Devils game, where the Leafs spoil Keefe's homecoming game. Well, not homecoming, but like his home opener. And then you go to the Penguins game. We won 4-2 over the Penguins on opening night. Then the Leafs absolutely demolished the LA Kings 6-2. And then, of course, Leafs lost 4-1 to the Rangers. You saw what happened. October, it was like, okay, we had some ups and downs. Dennis Hildeby was getting cooked against Columbus twice. We had ups and downs. Leafs got shut out before. And, what else do I want to say? Oh, yeah, even the injuries. You know Jake McCabe, he's still injured. He might be starting Game 1 sooner than later. Anthony Stolarz, we had to overcome the goaltending injury where Stolarz was injured, and he didn't play until February against Seattle, where he got his return win. We had Wool and Hildeby, which was completely another, like, yo, what the actual hell? Like, what the actual heck, man? It's bad tandem because we were on a down. We're winning high, and then we fall apart. We win and lose, win and lose. Something like that. The next one we had was the blowing leads, where the Leafs end up blowing. They end up blowing a 2-0 lead to Carolina. A 2-0 lead to San Jose. What's another lead? 4-2 lead to the freaking. No, 2-0 lead to Nashville and a 4-2 lead to the Avalanche. It was like all over the place. And the trade deadline for the Leafs we didn't get enough. I wanted more, but it is what it is. So I'm thinking, you know what? That's how it ended. Had some ups, had some downs, we had some win streaks, and we had our losing streaks. And now we move on to the playoffs where the Leafs take on the Ottawa Senators. And I'm hoping to God that the Leafs can win against the Senators. Win a playoff series against the Senators, because remember, it's not about winning the battle. It's about winning the war. And that's what it's going to happen. So, I'm going to actually do that Leafs and Senators playoff preview, which I will do. I'll have that uploaded, recorded on, do my research, I'll do my thing on Friday and then record it Saturday. Or I could just do it on Friday and have it ready to go from there. Or something like that, but I guess we'll find out. So that's a wrap of the 82 game regular season. We're not done yet. We still have to go. Leafs have to go to the Stanley Cup playoffs, and we have to win that Stanley Cup. And thank God I didn't put my rant at a halt, and then wait until May to do the reaction video. Which, need I say more? I think that's a wrap of the 82 game regular season. Again, that's it. We're going to the playoffs. Let's go, Leafs. And let's win that Stanley Cup. Yeah!